Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name's Jade and I like to do things all beauty and makeup related. If that sounds good to you, then why not hit that subscribe button. Today I have a really exciting one because we will be using the Plouise If the Crown Fits palette. If you want to see how I created this look, please keep on watching. Hi guys, so today we will be using the Plouise If the Crown Fits palette. This palette is stunning. I am filming in natural daylight and you might see some reflection from the window, but hopefully that doesn't bother you too much. So this is the palette. It's one of the larger palettes and it's fairly new. I think it was released towards the end of last year, if not the beginning of this year. But I'm so happy to finally be sitting down and playing with it. The packaging is just gorgeous, and you do have these crowns inside the packaging, but mine don't move, and I think that's just because like they're stuck here. Now this palette does have 42 shades inside. There is a top and a bottom, so I will show you the top half first. So this is the first half. You have a massive mirror inside and it's held with this ribbon, which I just think the detail's so beautiful. These are the shades on the first layer and they are just beautiful. So many different neutral tones in there. Really stunning. So this is what the side of the palette looks like. You've got the heart clasp for the top bit, and the second row you just pull out here, and this is what it looks like. Really, I'm just being so careful because it's such a delicate palette. It's really gorgeous. So this is the second half of the palette. Absolutely stunning. It's more of a pinkier tone side of the palette, but just look at those shimmers and the detail and the imprints. It's beautiful. So that is the whole of the palette. Now I was thinking of swatching the palette, but you know, I'm really late to this. There's so many swatches online, so I don't think I'm going to swatch the whole palette. I am thinking of using this bottom layer just because it's so beautiful. I feel, you know, you can create an everyday look, a smoky eye look. It's really calling me. And I might do a second video on the other half of the palette, which I'll just remind you what it looks like. This is what the second half of the palette looks like. I'll actually hold up both sides together. So this is the whole palette story, which is just beautiful. So yeah, I think I'm going to use the second half of the palette, maybe do a few swatches, and then we'll get into an eye look. So guys, here are some of the swatches from the row that I will be using. Oh my gosh, they are stunning. Really beautiful. This is in natural daylight. One swatch, so pigmented, and these shimmers, if I just show you, they are just beautiful, so soft, and wow. So as mentioned, this is the side of the palette I'm going to use. What I love about this is, yeah, it's quite thin. It is, and I mean, I'm really squeezing it. It is quite sturdy, so it's not as flimsy as you would think it to be. And I think this is perfect. You can like carry this on its own, etc. But yeah, right. So the first shade I'm going to take is going to be Cinders, which is this coral orange, and I'm going to pop that through the crease. So that shade is very pigmented. I have packed it on, but now what I'm going to do is blend out that shade. And to blend out that shade, I'm going to take this shade here called Time's Up. all I can say is wow. That shade blended out so easily. The colours just melt together and still the pigment is there. Really, really happy. So the next shade I'm going to take is this brown here called Bluebird and pop that on the outer edge of my eye. So again, no effort was needed with that shade. It's packed on really nice, blended out nicely, and I'm just impressed. Really, really, really happy so far. So now I'm going to take another shade to blend out that Bluebird shade. So the shade I'm going to be taking is this one here called Baroness. I love it. I could finish here and be happy already, but I'm so excited to try a shimmer on the lid. So I'm going to cut the crease and then we'll be back to put a shimmer on the lid. I've cut the crease. I did go quite high, but I really want that shimmer to stand out. So the shade that I'm thinking of going in with is this one here called Locked Away. So let's pop that on the lid. So what I'm going to do is do this in real time just to see how pigmented, not even that, just to see my true reaction on the shimmer, because I'm really hoping this is going to be phenomenal. Oh wow, look how easy that is. Wow. That is stunning, and that was only a little bit. Oh my gosh. That's practically done. What I'm going to do is just try with my finger. Oh my gosh. That is beautiful. So what I'm going to do is finish the rest of my makeup and then be back to give you my final thoughts on this palette. Hi guys, so I'm back and this is my finished look using the P. Louise If the Crown Fits palette. I'm obsessed. This was such an easy look to do. The colours were just like, the colour story is beautiful. This palette has to be possibly one of my new favourites that I've tried. I absolutely love it. Like, the section that I used today is just beautiful. These shades in here have worked so well today. Really, really nice. And the formula of these shimmers is, it's magical. Like, the pigmentation is just crazy. Really, really happy with this. As I mentioned, the colour story is beautiful. So yeah, I've really enjoyed using this palette today, and once again I'm going to show her because she is stunning. Yeah, I think I'm going to reach for this a lot now in my makeup routine because it was just so easy to use and it's beautiful. So guys, that is it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please hit the thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and turn that notification bell on so you're notified every time I upload, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.